Hey guys, Ron from Fallout Hobbies here. Today we're going to talk about self-adhesive vinyl airbrush stencils. I'm going to show you the basics, give you a couple tips and tricks so you can get the best effects with them. Once your model has been clear coated once, you can go ahead and use the vinyl stencils. Here I just removed it from the backing sheet and I'm applying it to the model. Make sure your hands are clean and use your fingers to press the vinyl stencils to the model, smooth out any air bubbles or any little gaps that you might see under the stencil. I'm using blue painter's tape, which is available at any hardware store, to continue masking out the sections that I do not want to airbrush. Here I'm using Vallejo white primer, just putting some nice even coats down. You don't want it to be heavy, you don't want it to be drippy, just nice thin even coats. After it's dried, you can remove the blue tape pretty easily without damaging the stencil underneath. And here's the money shot. There we go. That is a beautiful stencil. Now, you may notice that a little piece has stuck to the model. This happens from time to time, and it will especially happen as the stencils get older. But you can get a good couple uses out of each stencil before you get to this point, especially if you're careful with them. And there you have it. For this demo, I'm going to show you how to get a very cool Harlequin-like diamond pattern effect. We're going to be using our Jester Diamonds vinyl stencil sheet. First, you want to take the largest pattern on the sheet. The sheet comes with 3 different size diamond patterns. Take the largest pattern, and apply it to the model carefully. Make sure your hands are clean and use your fingers to smooth out the stencil. Again, you want to make sure that your hands are clean because you don't want to get any skin oil on the surface of the model that could prevent the paint from adhering properly. A little bit of spitting from my airbrush, sorry about that. Alright, now we're using a Vallejo Game Air purple. I'm just laying down a nice even base coat here. You don't want the paint to be dripping, you don't want it to be too wet, just a nice even coat. After it's dried, you can remove the stencil very slowly, very carefully. And there you go. That's the first largest diamond pattern. For the second step, we take one of the smaller diamond patterns from the sheet and I apply it over top of the purple pattern in kind of a cool, haphazard sort of way, whatever I think would look the coolest. Smooth it out with my fingers to get a nice tight adhesion. I then use a little bit of Vallejo white to create kind of a underlayer, I guess you would call it. Basically, I'm just blocking out some of the stuff that I airbrushed already and giving the surface of the model a blank slate for the next color, which is Vallejo Warlord Purple, one of my favorite colors. And here I'm just going over top of the area that I previously painted and a little bit beyond it to create kind of a translucent fade effect. Once dry, carefully remove the stencil, slowly. And there you have it, a beautiful diamond fade. Thank you for watching, and please visit us at fallouthobbies.com or on Facebook at Fallout Hobbies.